Hi there, my name is Karen Buggy. I'm a Diamond Beachbody Coach, and welcome to our live event. This evening, I'm going to talk with you a little bit about the difference between what we do as Beachbody coaches through sharing our experiences versus what someone would do in selling. And so I would just like to start with the fact that I honestly do believe that it's important to understand early on that we as Beachbody coaches don't sell, we share. We connect, we develop relationships, and we share our experiences and our truths develop into our successes down the road. So tying a little bit of personal experience from my perspective, there was a while back, I have a finance degree, and there was a while back whenever I was trying to get into a pharmaceutical sales position, and I went and I was interviewing with a panel, and one of the questions they asked me was, how can you help us as a company, and what will you do to help us achieve our goals? And I reflected more so on myself, and in the time I didn't really realize it, but I realized that I wanted to help change lives. I wanted to help others. I wanted to make a difference. And so I, in so many words, communicated that. And afterwards I talked with my husband about that, and he chuckled and said, Karen, but you're interviewing for a sales position. That's really probably not what they wanted to hear. They want to understand how you're going to make them money, and how are you different from others, and how can you go about doing that. So that's point one. The second point about myself and just in my life experiences, I'd go to a store and a salesperson would approach me, and in that I would feel a little bit of anxiety, and I wouldn't want to engage in that salesperson. For example, I remember one time looking at a coat, and he came up to me and he asked, so would you like to look at that coat, ma'am? And I said, actually no, and I just scurried out of the store. So for me personally, sales wasn't something that was natural for me. And I share those with you because as a Beachbody coach, we don't sell, we share, we connect, we cultivate relationships, we listen, and from there we're able to build relationships with them and help share what personally works for us and what is our truth, and again, like I mentioned before, translate them into successes. So what does that mean? So for myself, for example, I started with the Beachbody programs, P90X. Oh geez, over 6 years ago now. I had 3 babies in the house. Let me think about this, 3, 2, and 6 months. And I was not feeling like myself, didn't have any help, and I knew I needed to do something that I couldn't get to a gym. And so I looked at, I was up late nursing one night and saw a P90X infomercial, and I ordered P90X. Told my husband, this is what we're gonna do. And we went about and started our first 90-day challenge accountability group, which I didn't even know existed at the time, a challenge group, but we were each other's accountability partners. And through that process, we grew, we were in the best shape ever, and I felt more so alive than ever. And it was fantastic. I loved it. When we were working out, our kids were little when we were in the basement, and they would just, ride their big wheels, and we'd be interrupted, by them, but we still made it work. And it was a great experience. So from there, we evolved into the other P90Xs, P90X2 and P90X3. And it was at that time, whenever I decided to become a Beachbody coach, because I realized, hey, I am proof that these products work. I love them. I need to share this with other people. And I know it changes my life and changes my state and has changed everything in my day-to-day. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step in with 2 feet forward. And from there, I just went for it. So again, that was one experience. The other experience was Shakeology, where I was not a supplement shake type of person. And at first I said, absolutely no way. And then I went about and I did it, and I realized, wow, this superfood formula is money, and it helps fill the void in where my nutrition lacks. So again, I am evolving and growing constantly with this business. This business is completely supportive of each individual situation. It's not a cookie cutter position where you have to be a stay-at-home mom or where you work outside of the home or you have to work 50 hours a week. It's what you want to make of it based on what your goals are. And the great part about it, like I said, is it's not selling, it's sharing, because it's something that works and is real. And when you are able to be authentic to your truths and you're able to translate them into your successes, everything just comes together. And you're able to be financially successful and really feel that legacy that you're leaving with other people because you know you're making a difference in other people's lives. So I hope you find that helpful. And again, I really thank you for joining in with us this evening, and enjoy the rest of the event. And we will talk soon. Take care. Have a good night.